What's up, everybody? Good morning. It's Saturday. It's my birthday, so I wanted to be about 200 pounds by my birthday. That was my goal. So I'm waking up right now to a lot of birthday wishes and stuff. So thank you so much for that. Having said that, it's moment of truth. So let's see how much weight I've lost if I made my goal. So here's a scale. So let me jump on it. See what this looks like. Come on, stupid thing. 206.2. So I did not meet my goal. I'm off by 6 pounds. What's up, guys? So I'm coming to the end of my birthday. It is now the end Sunday, so it's coming to the end of my birthday week, and I just wanted to do this little video, kind of like to just share some stuff that happened during my birthday. And obviously, as soon as I woke up, I weighed myself, and I didn't meet my goal of 200 pounds before my birthday or on my birthday. I'm a little bummed out about that, but it is what it is. But I guarantee you, in the next couple of weeks, I'm gonna be below 200 pounds, and I'll make a video of that. But anyways, I just wanted to share with you this little video to let you know that some things happen during my birthday. Every Saturday we try to make it a habit to go to this place called Hometown Buffet, and just kind of like my brother, his family, my dad, and me and my family, we go out there and just have a good time, have a breakfast all together, and just talk about, you know, things that happened during the week, or just random stuff, you know, to kind of catch up about the week events or whatever. But prior to us getting there, we were making a left on an intersection, and the car that was coming the opposite direction, as we're trying to make a left, the car decided to take the light. Well, there was a car in front of us. So the car in front of us, the light turned orange, and it was left turn yield on green, obviously. So the car in front of us made a left, but there was a car coming from the other direction really fast. And so he swerved to the left to kind of avoid the car that had made the turn. But I was right behind that car, and he didn't see me. Dude was about to hit us, and then he swerved to the right, and of course he avoided us, but he was coming so fast. And we got to the Hometown Buffet, and there I was feeling, you know, a little nervous because the car got really close and it was coming really fast. And it's one of those things where things kind of move at a very fast pace, and then once everything's all said and done, you're like, wow, this could have been pretty bad. I mean, we're talking about inches, we're talking about seconds. The difference in seconds could have been pretty bad. I'm very thankful that, you know, we were safe and we were able to go to eat at Hometown Buffet. Now, we had breakfast, and then we ended up running some errands. And at night, towards the end of Saturday night, my kids walked in with actually they called me into the room and they said they had gifts for me. So I got a couple of gifts from the girls. So my daughter Casey gave me this, which is her little penguin. She put a note that says, "Happy birthday, Dad." Here, she did a little heart. It says, "To my dad from Casey. Happy birthday. I love you." And then in the inside it says, "I know that I don't say that I appreciate you a lot, but I want you to know that I do. I love you with all my heart. Look in the bag and you will see how much I love you, much more than anyone else. I'm so blessed to have all my kids kind of like always say, no, I love more dad, or I love more dad. And I always tell them, no, I love you guys all the same. But when they do this, it makes me really happy. So she gave me a coupon book that she made herself that has 10 free hugs. It has 5 free kisses, and it has, I get to make up my own coupon. So this is what my daughter Casey gave me, and of course her little doll, little penguin thing, so I can sleep with it, I guess. My daughter Mackenzie gave me also some other stuff, little penguin, and you know, another little card that said I love you. She made me like a little, this is an aquarium, but the water spilled, so we don't have any water on it, but she gave me this. She gave me this little thing here, and she also made me a little note that says 6 girls that love you, so I get 40 hugs, 40 kisses, and then it says I love you with all my heart. And then she drew me a little, like a little vase with a little flower. I don't know if you can see it right there. See that, the little flower there and the little vase there. So I mean, it's so awesome that my kids, I mean, to me as a parent, this is one of the things that I enjoy. This is one of the things that I'm so thankful, and this is one of the things that's so overwhelming to me, to know that you matter to another human being that much that they're able to do this. My daughter Lynette and Natalie decided to tell me to close my eyes, and they had another gift for me, but they didn't wrap it. So I closed my eyes and I'm like, okay, so I'm expecting something like this. No, they decided to give me this. Now, to a lot of people, this just may be a book, or what's so special about a book. It's a children's book, actually, as a matter of fact. It's called The Giving Tree. Just to give you a little background on this, I guess a few years back, I had talked to my older daughter about, we were just randomly just talking, and she asked me about how did I start to like to read, or what was one of my favorite books. And of course, I told her I liked the Chronicles of Narnia and the books, but especially I liked the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, which was one of the books that I read in middle school. But I also told them that in elementary, there was, I got a chance to read this book like on the 4th grade, and we used to go on field trips. The school allowed us to go on little field trips, and we would go like to the public library of our city, and we would walk from our school, we would walk to the public library. I don't know if they still do that nowadays, but we walked to the library, and there they had like a little room, like a little theater, where they would show you movies, like Winnie the Pooh movies sometimes, or they had little events, and they actually showed this book in a movie form, and I fell in love with it. I quickly looked for the book, and once I found it, they only had 1 copy in this library, and I would always check it out, and right before it was about to be due, I would go take it back and keep it again, like check it out again, so that it could be in my possession. I know this wasn't my book, but that was about as close as it came to me wanting the book, because I know my parents weren't gonna spend the money to buy this book. They didn't have the money to be spending on stuff like that. So I talked to my girls about this. Man, I want to say, how long has it been? Maybe like, I want to say maybe like 8 years that I talked to them about this. And a few Christmases, like maybe 7 years ago, one of my daughters, her teacher had a copy of it, and I guess she ended up telling her teacher about what that book meant to me. So the teacher said, okay, I'll let you have it. But of course, the book was written on and is damaged or whatever. So my oldest daughter wrapped it and gave it to me for Christmas. So I opened it, but I liked it so much that I told her, no, since it's already damaged, let's wrap it up again, and we'll keep it so that it doesn't get more ruined or more damaged. And last night they actually went, my dad had given them money, kind of like an allowance thing. I gave $20 to my daughter Natalie, and they took their money that my dad had given them, so for them to buy whatever they wanted, and they used it to buy me this book because they knew how much it meant to me. Of course, I mean, as soon as they gave it to me, I lost it. I felt like, how do they remember? You know, as a parent, you go through, you know, your life, and you want the best things for your children. You want nothing but the best, and you forget. I mean, every parent goes through this. You don't really put yourself or your wants or your desires anymore up front because you know that your kids come first. And for me to share this with them, I honestly thought that the conversation that happened there was gonna be just that. It happened there and then, and they were gonna forget. But they remembered. They remembered what the book meant to me, how it got me to start to read. I thought that was the most amazing thing ever. I mean, I honestly, this book was published back in 1964, and I got it, I mean, I read it back in, I don't know, in the 80s, late 80s or something, and I still remember it now. And yeah, it was such an amazing, my birthday was so amazing, not because of the value of the gifts money wise, like what the monetary value of the gift is, but they took time to give me things that they know brings me joy to my heart. My kids took time to give me things that they know brings joy to my heart. We went to church this morning, and of course we had our service, and then after we come home and we kind of just use it to relax. My brother and my nieces actually left me a box outside of my room, and this one also from Niobe and Kaylin to Uncle Joe, and it's a nice little flannel shirt, which they know I like to. This is kind of like my style. This is what I wear. So it's so, the older that I get, the more you start valuing things that you didn't value as a young person, because you think that, man, this is crap, this is whatever. But I don't know, I guess the purpose of my video today is just to share this with you guys and to tell you that if you have a goal, if you decide that you want to go and try to lose a little unwanted weight that you may be carrying for quite some time now, or you want to learn a new language, or you want to study something in school, or you want to learn to cook, you want to learn to play an instrument, whatever the goal that you have may be, know that you have people that are looking at you, know that you have people that love you, know that you have people that will support you. And you matter to people. You matter. People see you, people notice you. You have support. Don't feel like you're alone, because you're not alone. I mean, look at me. I did not, in my wildest dreams, that I think that my kids are gonna give me this today. And this means so much to me. I can't explain what this means to me. I can't explain what this book means to me. I just, this gesture, the shirt that my nieces got me too, I mean, I can't explain it. I feel loved, I feel appreciated, and I'm so thankful and grateful and so humble to know that my life, I'm doing something okay with my kids. My wife, I mean, one of the things that my wife said, we were running errands yesterday, we was driving home. Here's another thing that was so sweet. We had a really nice blue and kind of like orangey reddish color sky yesterday, with white clouds and like a blue, dark blue color, and it was a beautiful sunset. And my wife decides to tell me, she says, babe, I want to dedicate this sunset to you as my gift to you. Now, for those of you who don't know this, my wife loves the sunsets. She loves the beach she loves anything that has to do with nature. She loves she would love her pastime would be, or the fun things that she likes to do is she likes to go hiking. We like to go to the beach. We like anything outdoorsy. My wife enjoys, and I got to enjoy it with her now because I know now about it because of her, to pay more attention to these things. But yesterday she dedicated the sunset to me, and I looked at the sunset and I'm like, wow. Like we went somewhere, but we weren't driving. We were like passengers, and as we're driving, we get to enjoy. We drove for about 40 minutes, and throughout the 40 minutes I'm enjoying the sunset, looking at it, say, wow, you know what, I'm thankful for the day that started, that, you know, it went through this whole, it could have been a rough accident, but it didn't happen, and we went to eat, and we got to hang out, and we did to do our errands, and I got my book, and I got my shirt, and I got all these messages in social media. My daughter wrote me this beautiful like dedication to me, which you already saw from the videos that I posted prior to this one. But yeah, I mean, I am so blessed, and I'm just here to encourage you guys to know that, you know what, I just want to share my happiness with you guys, and hope that if you're having a bad day, hopefully this makes you feel like, wow, you know, at least to be happy for me, or to make you change your state of emotion, how you're feeling. Hopefully this cheers you up a little bit. But I matter to my kids. I'm doing a good job as a father, thank God. So anyways, I'll talk to you guys later, and thank you so much for looking at my video. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video, and also to subscribe to our New Horizon 2018. Thanks again.